I'm Janice, 30. The sunlight filters through the window of my cozy apartment, casting a warm glow on the contract in front of me. A six-figure deal, the result of years of hard work and perseverance. Just as I'm about to sign, my phone buzzes. It's a text from Mom. After 12 years of silence, she suddenly wants to talk. My mind drifts back to that fateful day when I was 17. I came home from school to the sound of shouting. My brother, Ethan, was clutching his hand, pretending to be in pain. "Janice attacked me," he cried. Mom and Dad, who always favored Ethan, immediately believed him. Dad, a strict and unyielding man with a quick temper, looked at me with cold eyes and said, "You have an hour to pack and get out." I was devastated. I tried to defend myself, but my words fell on deaf ears. Mom, a woman overly concerned with appearances and always taking Ethan's side, just said, "We saw the evidence. Don't lie and make it worse." In that moment, I realized that I had lost the battle against their blind trust in Ethan. That night, I found myself on my grandmother's doorstep, soaking wet from the rain. Grandmother, a kind-hearted and wise woman, welcomed me without hesitation. She gave me $200 and whispered, "Use it wisely." I vowed then that I would never rely on my parents again. The next day, I filled out job applications with a trembling hand. The weight of my situation was like a heavy burden on my shoulders. At night, I cried myself to sleep, wondering if I had somehow deserved this. But I didn't give up. I started writing in a small notebook, pouring out the truth that no one wanted to hear. Grandmother encouraged me, saying, "Your words will save you one day." I worked multiple jobs while studying. I faced countless rejections, but I kept going. In college, I met a kind-hearted girl named Lily, who became my friend. A professor, Dr. Thompson, recognized my talent in writing and encouraged me to submit my work to the college magazine. I got paid for my first published article, and that was the beginning of my journey as a writer. As my career grew, I landed bigger clients and contracts. I built my own life, far away from the toxicity of my family. I rented my own apartment and invested in courses to improve my skills. Then, I got an invitation to speak at a conference. My speech about authenticity and resilience went viral. Suddenly, I was in the spotlight with offers from magazines, publishers, and TV shows. That's when Mom's text came. I decided to meet them at a coffee shop downtown. When they walked in, they looked older, but their attitudes remained the same. They talked about how much they missed me, but I knew it was because of my newfound success. Dad then mentioned that they were in financial trouble and needed my help. I calmly asked, "Did you ever believe me about what really happened with Ethan?" Their evasive responses told me that nothing had changed in 12 years. I told them I'd help on one condition, a family gathering where they would confess the truth about what happened. They were shocked and tried to negotiate, but I stood firm. They said it would ruin Ethan's reputation, but I countered, "What about my reputation that he destroyed?" They couldn't accept my condition. Ethan even sent me texts full of threats and lies, but in his anger, he admitted to the lie. I gathered all the evidence and consulted a lawyer, Ms. Harris. She helped me draft a cease and desist letter. I sent an email to my extended family, attaching all the evidence. Many of them responded, saying they always suspected something was wrong. Some even shared their own experiences of Ethan's lies. My parents and Ethan tried to smear my name, but the truth was out. After a few days, Aunt Julia invited me to Thanksgiving, saying my parents and Ethan wouldn't be there. I accepted the invitation. Standing in Aunt Julia's dining room, surrounded by relatives who now knew the truth, I felt a sense of belonging I had never experienced before. I realized that family isn't defined by blood, but by those who stand by the truth. Now, as I look at Mom's text, I know I've come a long way. I've built a life based on integrity and hard work. I'll face this situation head on and make sure the truth prevails. The sunlight outside my window seems brighter, and I'm ready to write the next chapter of my life, free from the shadows of my past.